Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Miniature and welcome back to Tharsis. Oh, I love Tharsis. And the reason I've decided to nip back into Tharsis is because, as you can probably see that on the right, there's something new in Tharsis. There are missions. Missions are, to be honest, more of like a little training mode in some ways, but like, they get a bit tricky by the sounds of it in the later ones. So I'm just going to show off a few of those now, because any excuse to play a bit more Tharsis. Don't worry, this isn't your main video today, this is just a little bonus. There will be another video out later as well. Let's have a little look-see here, shall we? So welcome to Last Man Floating. This is basically your test for how do you do when everyone mysteriously dies overnight and it turns out you're the only person left. Though, to be honest, looking at the expression on Yuri's face there, I'm pretty sure what actually happened was Yuri actually killed everyone. So Yuri's special ability, obviously, as the pilot, is he can move freely, so I don't need to worry about moving around. But now, I've literally only got one person, and over in the greenhouse we've got ourselves an error that's going to cause 2 blocks of damage. That needs to be taken care of, because if the ship explodes, oh Yuri, you look really way too happy, given apparently everyone just died overnight. So on the plus side, at least, he does have 5 dice, but that's going to fade very, very quickly. So let's just throw some dice here and see what goes on. Not too bad, but I've just burnt an assist there. Right, a 6 goes in there. We can put a 5 and a 3. Put a 5 over here. Yeah, I'm going to put the 5 in, and because I've got the 2 already set, I'm going to re-roll now to see what happens next. 4 would be a problem, obviously. Now this is kind of perfect, because this now means I can use the 2 and the 2 to get a little bit more food, and the 6 solves the room, which is a little bit wasteful, but okay, that's fine. Okay, so event complete, good, and that's pretty much all I can do this turn. But on the plus side, so he's going to take 2 damage because I didn't deal with that room, so he's already quite badly injured. Lovely. Also in missions, as far as I can tell, there's no decisions to be made. It's literally just a case of using food and meat. And as far as I can tell, that means that Santi doesn't matter, so I might as well just feed him human meat. We'll save the dice for later, because yeah, I don't think Santi matters, because the only thing that Santi affects, I don't think it affects like chance to succeed or anything, or dice rolled. It only affects the choices that come up, and the choices don't exist in the missions mode. Oh, okay, so we've been lucky. Nothing's actually happened on this occasion. So, obviously it's pretty clear what we do need to do. With 1 assist, we need to go in here. Yuri, yeah, head in here, and we need to sort that out, because you can only take 1 more hit like that. Though, if he does roll, if he rolls a few 1s, this could be a problem. Don't roll a few 1s. Though actually, I can also regain my die while I'm in here. I completely misunderstood how this room the first time. I said don't roll a 1. Okay, good. We've actually, oh, hang on, that's actually, wow, 4 5s. That's pretty good. Okay, good. That means we can solve this room really, really easily. I completely don't need, I don't actually need more than a single dice. So we'll put that over here, and then 2 go down here. Is it worth giving the ship a quick patch or save up for? No, don't worry about it. Oh, hang on. I'm just going to use just the thing to get his health a little bit back up. So I'm a bit worried by his health, in fact. So finish the deployment. We're back up to 5 dice. Keep his dice high. I think we should be doing okay. Week 3. We took another damage there. And now we don't need to worry about that. He's looking slightly mad. Have we got new events coming in? We do 1 health. Ooh. 1 health for all, I'm just going to have to completely ignore. We've just got to make it another, we've just got to make it to the end. I don't know if it's the beginning or the end. I assume it's the end of week 5. Yuri, you have got to go and deal with, this room at the end. You should go and deal with this room at the end, because if you take care of that room, you can put some extra dice into repairing the ship. Ooh. Yeah, this is the safest room, because this is one of the rooms that's actually got a ship damage thing in it. The ship's getting weaker. His dice are covered in blood, and oh my goodness. Oh, that's double injury, though. Ouch. That hurt. Okay. What's the best way to do this? If I put I could put the 6, the 5, and the 3. Ooh. I'd love to just be able to take those 3 6s and shove them straight over into here, into the ship repair. But obviously that is a thing of utter madness. Alternatively, I could put a 6, a 5, and a 3 to solve this and do it. Yeah, okay, that's the most sensible thing to do. Even though it's a little bit wasteful. And then we'll put a double 6 over here. And now, the ship's only going to take what? Oh, but he's going to take -1 health, right? Right, okay, I think he's almost dead. We've got to be really careful with Yuri. Oh no, if more than one event shows up, that could be a problem. Yeah, 1 damage and 1 to Yuri. Yuri is just alive. Just give him a food, because screw it, keep him healthy. Oh, don't give me a health... Okay, no health loss. That's fine. The ship is acceptable for a moment. Yuri moves into here. He has an assist, and there's no injury in here. And he can heal himself after he's done. Perfect. 18, though. 18 I can't even necessarily deal with. Oh, but with 1 assist and with the 2 rolls, oh! Ouch! That's bad. That's terrible, in fact. That's really bad. Okay, Yuri. What else have we got here? We've got... we've got duct tape down here. So let's just re-roll and hope, because we do have some duct tape that we could do. That's better. Okay, so now we've got a 15 here. So that's a 6, a 10, and a 13. But I can't heal myself. Is there any way that I could commit that to here? And then I've got, what's that? That's a, I forget. Sadly, you can't move stasis, which is annoying. Like, it would be helpful if you could actually move them anyway. So that's a 4, a 7, and a 9, even with duct tape. Unfortunately, I can't. And this room must... Ooh. This room doesn't have to be fixed. All this room's giving me is -1 health to all. I can either repair this room and have 1 health, or take 1... Yeah, I'm actually safer, because this room's doing nothing but giving me that. I'm actually safer doing that, because now I'm back up to full health. Yeah, just heal up this room. That's absolutely fine. That room's down to 4. It'll be easy to take care of at some other point. In fact, I don't even need to bother taking care of it, because now he's at 5 out of 5 health, and I've only got to survive to the end of tomorrow. That's a way safer option. Yep, 1 health and 1 ship damage. Just give him the last of the food. Finish. And I've just got to survive another week. And I can fail, but I'm very unlikely to fail. Yeah. But all I've got to do now is move in here. I've got 2 health. Just got to survive to the end of this week. Absolutely fine. So, a 1 and a 2 on stasis. In fact, actually, no, I can't. Wait, I could theoretically... Okay, there is a very, very small chance I could theoretically fail, but it's... no, I can't, because I've got 5 dice and duct tape. I physically cannot fail this room. It is actually literally impossible. And it's even easier to do when you have a ridiculous amount of, yes, bonus everything to do. So, just in case, we'll patch up the ship. We can patch up the ship, that's no problem. Get my dice back. Toss down here. Don't need to worry about anything else. That should be everything safe. He takes another knock to his health. The ship takes another knock. But Yuri survives. And that is the end of the Last Man Standing mission. Beautiful. Welcome to Unavoidable Trip, which I've decided to skip forward to. This, I believe, is the 4th mission. But, like, one of them was just learning how to deal with injury die, and one of them was basically your research deck is taken away from you. This one I thought was a little bit more on the interesting side. So this is Unavoidable Trip, which basically means you're playing by normal rules, you've got 3 members of crew, but every single penalty die that shows up is void. And as you're probably well aware, void is a thing of madness. You've also got a really interesting team here. You've got the captain who can give dice to other people, Joy the technician. Now that's going to be important because assists are going to be ludicrously important. And the commander, Nikki. Now this isn't really Nikki's strong suit, to be honest. Nikki's better when you're rolling against stasis, not against void. But this is not too bad, all things considered. So we've got ourselves what's kind of gone wrong. Oh, that's some nasty stuff. Yeah, that's kind of that room at the bottom there is that's the stuff of nightmares. A 2-3-4, 2-3-4. Blimey, that is brutal. Half the dice that land immediately get taken out of that particular round. That is harsh. Right, Joy, you head to the back with the assist, sort out the 16, and then ideally create another 2 assists for everyone else to take advantage of, okay? So if we could just avoid... Nice! Well flipping done. So this is... What even is that? That is a 12... And oh, we've even got an override for +2 assists down there, which is bloody convenient. So this could be useful, but yeah. So that sadly is 15. Those 4 die, which is kind of annoying. What I should probably do instead then is I've only got 1 more roll remaining. 10, 16. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these down here. And I'm going to re-roll those 2. Because, oh, That is... No, it's not that... Is it dangerous? Is what I'm about to do incredibly stupid? Because I could just solve... Yeah, I could solve this room now. If I just solve the room now, I'll take the flipping... Yeah, I'll take all the risk out of this room. This is... I should just... Yeah. I should solve the room now. That's fine. And now re-roll. And really, really, really hope for a 5 or a 6. Come on. Yes. +2 assists. Perfect. Okay. That went pretty much perfectly. The room's sorted. I mean, it could have gone better because I could have got, like, some higher rolling die, and that would have meant I could have put something into research, but that's fine. That room is sorted. Now I've got 3 assists to hand, and that means that Nikki can roll straight down here and throw some dice at this problem, which is probably the most dangerous room, because it's unfortunate that... Oh, that's... okay, single assist. That's fine. So, 6 goes straight up here. 1 gets converted into a 4. Everything's looking pretty decent already. No, you know what? A 4's fine. A 4 is fine. Save up the assists, because the captain's about to have to come in here anyway. So that's down to 8. That's acceptable. The captain's going to come and join Nikki in this room, and ideally solve the room and give them both some dice, because she's got the advantage of 2 assists to hand. Right, Captain, I believe in you. Ah, that wasn't great. That... You could have really done better there, Captain. You really could have done. That puts me in a bit of an awkward situation. Because now, we've got... If I want to dedicate that 5... If I want to... No. The safest thing to do is solve the room and then re-roll and hope. Yeah, event's complete. Now I can safely re-roll. When you're in void, always solve the room for... Oh, darn it. She came so close. That means, sadly, she hasn't been able to gift die to anyone. But on the plus side, we've now got dice in place for an override, which is good. The room is solved. That's the important thing. We're only going to take 1 damage, and everyone's health is okay for the minute. Right, there we go, lovely. And as per usual, for some reason, there's no choices, which means you can be pretty lenient with your cannibalism. So, you two both get some meat and look a bit more mad. Perfect. So yeah, just feed them the meat because there's no reason not to. Keep everyone's dice nice. Now we've only got to survive 4 weeks. Ooh, -1 dice to all, but only an 8. An 8 is actually pretty decent, and there's only... Yeah, okay, so this is much better. We're really unlucky that first turn, because the room that's most dangerous also doing 2 damage to ship, also having 3 void dice on 2, 3, 4. I mean, that's not the worst. The worst possible is void on like 4, 5, 6. I don't believe the game's able to put a penalty on more than 3 numbers. That's the highest number the game can put a penalty on. I think, anyway. I've never seen it be higher than that. So, what are we going to do now? Ideally, I'd like Joy to go first, because if Joy goes first, that could potentially solve a few problems. Joy could go over here, solve the 8... and ideally toss a little bit. Yeah, ideally can create some extra assists. That's probably for the best. So 2 rolls and with 1 assist to protect her as well. That looks... Oh, that was looking better before. That was looking better before it didn't look good in the slightest. Okay, just solve the room. Now re-roll and 5 or 6, 5 or 6, 5 or 6. And that's a 1, which is completely bloody useless. But that's fine. We can convert that 1 into half of the override, so that's fine. So we've still got another 2 assists. So we still got what we wanted out of that. I think we're okay with that. Ooh, and supplements is coming up. Supplements is pretty powerful. Okay, we've now got 2 assists to hand. And probably the best thing we can do at this point is send Nikki in first and send the captain in after her to try and get both of them and keep their dice nice and high. So, 2 assists, 4 dice on a 2 and a 3. That's an amazing roll. Alright, so hang on. So that's a 12 and then a 17. Okay. That's really good. And I don't need the movement damage. Her class, there's no point kind of storing it up there. So, we may as well just shove, yep, 1 of these in here. 1 of these in here. Good result. Well done, Nikki. That is better than we could have hoped for, really. So that's that sorted. So the captain at this point's got a choice, really, which is she can either go up to this room and just try and fix this room. Actually, that's probably sensible. She fixes this room up. We could get our assist. Actually, our assist is already at 2. And we'll get another one over... We'll get another one kind of at the beginning of the next turn. I think it's better to probably leave that room for now and instead send the captain to the back to go and roll for repair doubles and also research. Yeah, repair doubles and research. So we've got ourselves... okay, so let's put the 2s over here. Let's put a... Okay, we could put a 6 down. Let's just... or I could gift her. That 6 could just be used to gift just 1 dice to the captain, which arguably is worth doing, trading a 6 for an extra dice next turn. That's probably just worth keeping, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll re-roll, see if we can get another 2, another 2, another 2, another 2. No. No. Anything I can do with this? The 6 can go in here. The 4 I could use if I can come up with anything particularly useful to do with it. Give myself some extra. I don't need to rush to a harvest. No, that's just going to be discarded in that case. Well, we've got plenty of ship health. We're in good shape, I'd say, at the minute. So, impending damage is just going to be 1 hit. That's fine. This challenge is only to get to the end of week 4. So now we've got ourselves some meat for Joy, who's currently not mad, but may become mad in time. And Nikki will gift you... Yeah, we'll gift you some extra stuff there too. Everyone's at max dice, which is a really good situation to be in. That is a... That's a pretty vicious room. That is a vicious room, but that's exactly why we've been stocking up the assists. Because we should be alright. A 2, 4, and a 6 void, and it's doing 2 damage. That is not fun. Nikki, you're up. Run into that room and solve that for me. Yeah, you should be alright. You should be alright. And we can potentially, if we happen... Oh, we're on 7. Sorry, I didn't even pay attention to the number. I was too concerned looking at the dice. So this should be with 3 assists. Yeah, use up 2 of the assists are used up straight away. But immediately, we solve the room. Room is safe. So at this point, I can put a 3 down into here, a 1 down into here as well, and the 4 can just be used to get her dice back, which I think is actually pretty sensible. Yeah, so now we've got 5 in the research deck, which I could use to also theoretically, yeah, I can, at any point now I can take supplements. Or energy boost, but I really doubt I'm going to need energy boost. We're at the, yeah, we're already into week 3, only got to survive to the end of week 4. Joy, you've now got 1 assist protecting you. However, going into a room with 18 with 1 assist, when there's 2 voids in play, arguably is not really... You could use a little bit more of that. Is this sensible? Let's just send Joy in anyway, see what she can do. She's not at any risk, because void dice, yeah, she might be able to do this. This is kind of, I think, about 50-50. That's at least 1 6, which is good. That's not as good, mind. Oh, I could have put that 6 into the assist, but it probably wouldn't have been a sensible idea. I'll put the 4 in. So now I've got to just roll... This is probably not going to work. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. That's a 6. That's a... Oh, so close. Joy, you were so close. You know what? I'm going to put that into assists instead. I'm going to put that into assists. That's going to be a 7. We're back up to 2 assists, and now the captain's going to come and join in this room. And we'll use the assists and also her ability to get everyone's dice back up. So, it's only a 7, and we've got... Oh, you are... How can you fail that badly? How can you even fail that badly? That's almost spectacular. You know what? It's safer just to take the penalty. It's just, even though that's a terrible roll, it's safe to do it that way. Now re-roll, and I need you to get a 5 or a 6. You are the worst person in the world. Right. I can't health recover. I can't gift dice. I can't do anything. But on the plus side, this is one of the few rooms where sadly a double is worthless. So I may as well finish the deployment. The captain can't do anything. Yeah, just leave the module. There's nothing I can do. So, 1 damage gets done overnight. We just need to survive 1 more week. Should not be difficult to do. I've got no food or anything, but that's fine. New events. What have you got for myself here? -1 health all at the end of today. All we've got to do is basically, yes, solve any one of these rooms. It doesn't matter. In fact, probably the safest thing we can do, as, yeah, the -1 health isn't going to kill us. We simply sort out that top room. That's the safest thing by far. So, Joy... You head up first and try and sort out that room. A void on 2, 1 assist in hand. Joy has 4 dice. Should be able to solve this room. Yep, fine. That's actually a very good roll. Very easy to fix. And then actually, you know what I could do? This is actually... Oh, wait, hang on. What's the... Increased assist. Is that +2 or +1? You know what? Let's use the increased assist of machine while we're actually in here. Beautiful. And then we just use our existing dice to complete that event. Assists are now at 3, which means now we're safe to move the other crew around. Nikki, Nicky. You're probably the best at actually doing damage. I don't care about you losing 1 health. Let's see if you can go down into here. With 5 dice, 15 would be difficult, but you've got 3 assists to hand. So, and you've just got a pretty good roll there. Beautiful. So you, and you. So that is now being completed. And then, oh, the 2 can just go down here. Why not? And then let's just see if we can get your stress down. That blatantly said 6. That blatantly said 6. I feel cheated, quite frankly. No point in using that, really. Let's just... yeah. Let's just put that in there for no well-explained reason. Let's see if we can actually just finish off with the ship in perfect shape. We should be able to be honest. We might be able to completely fix up the ship. So a high temperature, dear oh dear. 2 assists. Yeah, actually, with 2 assists, we might well be able to. And then... yep, fine. Those 2 assists do indeed mean we save everything. Beautiful. We may as well get a choice harvest going up there. See what happens there. One's a snack for +1 dice, but we're good. Ship is safe. Not only have we completed the mission, the ship is in perfect condition. Glorious. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final challenge, Trial by Fire, which has been called a catastrophe. And you might be able to see why. It's because the entire ship has been filled with fire. All I've got to do is find a way to survive 3 weeks. Every single room has a large fire in it. The large fire always does 1 damage and always has an injury die on 2. Where the hell do I begin with this? And I don't... oh, I do have a pilot. Okay. But the ship is at full health, which is very, very rare. So that's good at least. All I've got to do, yes, survive 3 weeks. Survive 3... bloody hell. Oh, this is interesting. So pretty much, these people ought to be... actually, hang on. 5 dice. 5 dice, statistically, shouldn't be able to cure a 19 room. 5 dice should just fall short. So I'm going to potentially be, unless I'm lucky, relying on some extra research stuff at the same time, because there's no guarantee I'll be able to actually do this. Okay, the sensible thing to do here is probably to fight our way towards the back of the ship. I don't need to worry about assists as much, because there's no way that a dice can be either stasis or taken out of the game by void. I know there's nothing here but injury die. Everything is just the large fire. Every single turn, the fire just spreads again. There's no way to stop the fire. All I've got to do is find a way to repair the ship faster than the fire spreads. So probably a sensible starting point is to fight my way towards the back of the ship, where I'll be close by to the first aid bay, where I'll be able to at least heal off the damage I'll inevitably taking from the fire, and also repair the ship using the maintenance bay at the rear of the ship. That's probably sensible. The mechanic's going to be needing to be putting extra stuff into the ship every single bloody turn, pretty much. Right, let's start off with, actually, the pilot. The pilot can move where he wants. Let's send the pilot to the rear of the ship. Pilot, I really need you to put out this fire. What have we got in here? Oh, we've got repair on for +3 ship down there. That's important already. So yes, we've got we do event name 30HG. Interesting. Indeed, a large fire. So I need you ideally to solve... oh, that's at least 1/6. Oh, that's good. And an injury straight away. That's... oh, and I can literally... okay. This room has been sorted. You can see they're pretty much exactly as I predicted. Though we've managed to solve the room, we've managed to do it only just. So I'm going to take these 3 down here. I'm going to re-roll those guys and see if we can get something a bit better. Oh my goodness, that's so much better. That's ludicrously better. All right, hang on. Can I find a way to repair this ship? Despite how amazing that roll is, distressingly, no. And right now, it's not worth me trying to sort out the ship, unfortunately, because if I try and sort out the ship, then, yeah, the ship is already at full health, so it won't do any good. So the best thing I can do at this point is basically shove these guys in here, and then we'll just take the 5 and put it down here, because the 5 will be a relatively rare researching. Just start putting up that researching. Okay, at least we secured that room, and there is one room that, off a single person's effort, is not going to cause damage this turn. That's good. Mechanic goes into here and starts rolling, and hopefully, again, we're just looking for luck at the moment. That's a oh, that's not good. Right, some okay rolls in there, but we're going to start taking damage really, really fast. Reroll. This is going to be on the edge of... oh, no. That's not good in the slightest. Okay, that's an example of a very bad thing. Unless 7 repair and 1 module. Okay, I could use the special tools. I could use the special tools to get regain dice. Okay. Okay. A 3 goes down here, and I use the special tools to get this down to 3. The 3 goes in here, and the 2 regains the dice. Okay? That's probably a sensible thing to do there. So, he's already down. He does. Oh, did he have? Did he hit? Why is he down 2 rather than 1? Oh, I may have misread how much damage he took. Now you go into the first aid bay and fight that fire there. And then again, if we can get this one down. Oh, we've got duct tape. Duct tape is 3 repair, because that means any dice can be converted into a 3 automatically, which is convenient. So let's see how we do here. I can see, sir, that looks alright. That looks okay. But again, we've got that same problem with, while it looks okay, it's not good enough to do anything else, like shove anything down into the research deck. So, no, just take it. Take it. Just take 1 less damage to the ship this turn. That's actually a really good result. We've done better than probability states we should do, because we've managed to basically take 3 people and take 3 rooms and not do any damage to them. So now, as you're going to see, at the end of week 1, because we were physically incapable of dealing with 4 other rooms, we're going to take damage to the ship, and the ship is down to 4 damage. Now, just toss out the meat liberally, because we've only got to survive 3 weeks. And as you can see, the fire immediately spreads again, and we're straight back up to taking 7 damage. Oh, this one is mad. This one is slightly a thing of madness. Probably, there is arguably, actually, sense to say you might even want to say, actually, just keep 2 bloody people at the back of the ship. Just keep 2 people at the back of the ship and constantly be healing it for 3 damage, and just see if you can keep things going that way. If you could just get 3 repair from the ship from the maintenance bay, get the mechanic to use his own ability to heal up, and then have everyone else just piling everything they roll into research, arguably, that's actually better. Yeah, that's a really interesting theory, actually. Let's have the captain take a point of health, I know that's unfortunate, to go back here and try and solve this room, and then Yuri can just basically help out. Yeah, I think that's going to be worthwhile. So the captain's going to go in here, and we're going to need you. I don't even care really if she solves the room. It doesn't actually matter whether she solves the room much or... But you know what? She has solved the room. So that's probably for the best. So that's now a 4. Is it worth me re-rolling? I'm just gonna put this down here. I'm going to see if I can just get lucky and get a 4 or higher, and that is a 5. Good. So, that's the room solved. And I could theoretically put a 3 into here, but I'd rather put the 3 down here and start putting that towards a repair arm that we'll want in the distant future. So, that's 1 less damage that the ship is taking. Okay, now we've got Yuri in here, who can now roll for doubles entirely. He can do nothing but rolling for doubles in here, and ideally he does need to get 3 doubles. Of 5 dice, that's possible. Ooh, which one do I want to go for? It doesn't actually make any difference, but if I go it makes literally no difference. Just go for the 2s. So we got 2 health back in the ship. The ship is still going to die this turn. It's still going to die, but it's going to be fine. Now at this point, yeah, re-roll. If they all come down to 3 now, that'll be a real kick in the teeth. Okay, we've got another 2. We've got another 2, but we did get a worthless 3, which is unfortunate. The 3 is sadly, I can't do anything with it because I can't shove that into the research deck. Okay, this is a good result. That is positive because we've now got, yeah, 2 in the research deck, and the ship is going to survive this turn no matter what happens. What we suggest now is we move the mechanic into this room and just hang out with these guys, and we just completely bloody ignore the large fire. So we have them all in here. I can potentially use her ability to help out. So now everyone's here in the safe room. The only thing he's rolling for is his class ability and research, and he's safe to roll in here. Completely 100% safe. So that you could not have rolled more stupidly than that. You bloody French bastard. Right, okay. I need you to get some 4, 5s, and 6s, okay? Please, for the love of... Oh my god. Okay. Well done. Well done, Frenchie. You've now literally got... And are any of these useful for anything? Actually, you know what? No, I don't dare shuffle the research projects and then use the 1 to restock it because I'm going to lose repair arm. And I need repair arm badly. No, there's nothing else I can do with that. They're all in there. I've basically at this point just said, you know what? The fire is fine. There's no problem with the fire. I've only got to survive next week. There's just got to survive one more week and we're done. And when I say survive one more week, I do mean we do actually have right now the small problem that the ship is going to slightly explode. Really a lot. So yeah, obviously there's going to be a new large fire. So right now the ship has 2 health and I've got to make... Oh god. Right, okay. This is good. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. Everyone's got full dice. This is absolutely fine. What's going to be the best way to do this? Obviously, I can get 3 health. Actually, all I need to do, if I can just get the ship health back up to full, we're done. And if I can solve this room, then we're still... Okay, I think we can do this. This is doable. Let's send the captain first. Captain, lead by example. Also, actually, wait, hang on. Should I have done that? No, back off. Who's got the most health? Whoever's got the most health rolls first. Captain, you've got joint health, so you indeed are rolling first. I could have just... That was over here, John. Right. Roll. Don't suck. Oh, you've got 2. You've actually got 2 things. Oh, that's good. Okay, good. Let's just shove all this up here. Shove all that up here. This is positive. Statistically, on the reroll, you ought to be able to solve this room, especially if you get some 6s and 5s. You sexy bastard. I still say that's a very feminine face. People are telling me that's a bloke. That captain is a bloke. I think that's a very feminine face for a bloke. Okay. Sensible thing we could do would be to put the most valuable dice into the research. Yeah, and then the if we put that in there, then the 5 plus the 3 gives us the 8. That solves the room. The 6 goes down here into research, and I didn't need to use my class ability because everyone else has already got full dice. Okay. So the ship's going to take 6 damage, and I am on 2 health. So I just need to get 5 up, and we're good. 5 up, I think, is fundamentally extremely doable. Hopefully. Yuri, I hope you're feeling lucky with some doubles, because I really need you to be feeling lucky with some doubles, or just get the odd 4 or 5. That'd be fine. Either of those things would be acceptable. You just failed to roll a single double, didn't you? You utter lunatic. Okay. Doesn't matter. Get the repair arm going. We might be able to have something else in there. Another repair arm. Oh my goodness, that's guaranteed. That's a guaranteed thing. Perfect. Okay. This works. I think actually that might be... Yeah, I think actually the rules of this particular challenge are the repair arm never stops showing up. In which case, screw it. Screw it. Screw it. All I need to do is now, his turn's done. There's 4 back in the research deck. All you need to do at this point, my good man, is do one of 2 things. And it actually doesn't matter. You've got 5 dice. If you get a 1 or a 5 out of 5 dice, we've won. If you get any double, we've won. If you could get like a 5 and another 5 and a double, then you're magnificent, and I will admit that France is the greatest country in the world. And luckily, I don't have to admit France is the greatest country in the world, but you came closer than I feel comfortable with. So, you've got a... Actually, he actually has done it. He's got a double, a 6 for his class ability, and what I need to fill up. Okay, France is the greatest country in the world. Claire will be thrilled to hear that. Yeah, so the ship is actually going to be... We don't even need to use the research deck at this point. We can fix up the... Yeah, we can fix up the ship there. Fix up this. And then the 1 goes down here. So next turn, we will be ready to use repair arm. But we don't actually need to, not as a priority. And then he's just got 1 dice that he can use to clock off at 4:30 PM and go and have a croissant. So pretty much everyone is fine. Congratulations, we win! And that is it. Obviously we take the 6 damage, but it does not matter. We have got plenty of spare health, because just hiding at the back of the ship and fixing up the ship like a coward was good enough to win. Hooray! Beautiful. Oh, that worked really well. That was good. I got a couple of unlucky rolls there, but a really good roll at the end really salvaged that situation. So those are the 3 most interesting missions of Tharsis, in my opinion. The 2 I didn't show you, Injure and Endure, which I did off camera. Basically, that just means all the dice were hazard dice. The reason I didn't want to do that one was because I knew it was kind of similar to Catastrophe, so I kind of felt like those would be a bit repetitive, so I didn't kind of show that one. The one I haven't done yet is All Hands on the Bad One, which basically just means you've got a usual team, but you don't get research. But honestly, I didn't think that was the most interesting thing at all, so I haven't done that one yet. But there you are, missions, and apparently more are to come. So Tharsis is still getting more and more free content. This wasn't DLC, that was just an update that they're releasing. So Tharsis, just as a reminder, fantastic game, almost certainly going to end up in my top 10 of 2016. It is a spectacularly good game, and I absolutely love it. But I just wanted to show off the new missions because any excuse to play a little bit more Tharsis. So there's that, ladies and gentlemen, and as I say, this is just a bonus video today. There will be another video up later, and when there are more missions in Tharsis, I'm sure I will take a look at them too. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been the utterly glorious Tharsis. Thank you very much, and goodbye. What the hell? Alright, we've now got a Scottish zombie travelling with us. Oh, he's actually quite good now. And he's got over his drinking problem, which is... Oh, he eats human flesh. He's got some decent carrying capacity. Okay, fine, he eats people, but come on, let's not be flipping judgmental about this.